Internet marketing mistakes you should stay away from. There are possibly millions of people who have set out to make their fortune on the net only to give up in frustration and quit. Why did they fail to get results? The simple reason is they made mistakes that could have been avoided. If you do your homework well enough and know where you're going, there wouldn't be a question of making the wrong moves. Let's move forward and talk more about some of these avoidable mistakes so many people seem to commit over and over. The lack of a plan or a vision is something that very many IM marketers do. Online marketing can be extremely dynamic, so that's why you need a plan for the long term. It is a fact that in the past, many marketers were making tens of thousands each month, and then something changed and that went away instantly. By not planning for long term, you're just taking a huge chance, especially if your income is good. Many of the early stage internet marketers are searching for a way to make a quick buck. Their goal is to get short-term satisfaction. Honestly, sometimes it happens, but just as many times it fails, and it's never sustainable. In the hurry of making a lot of money overnight, they miss the most important element of the internet marketing game, that is building a sustainable online business that gives you an income on autopilot. A solid vision for growth has elements such as not doing anything that can jeopardize your business, and it includes concepts such as diversifying your income streams in case one stops working, etc. That approach will put you on safer ground, and you'll be prepared and in a position to absorb any changes in the business climate. Point 1 of the most costly mistakes in IM, or any business, is to drop the ball with your market research when you're thinking about a particular market and building a business in it. So much about IM is nuts and bolts, but the research part on your market is less so. It has to do with targeting the right people for your product or service. It all boils down to offering the right product to the right bunch of people who have a genuine interest in it. Demand for your product or service has to be there in sufficient numbers, too. The obvious point is that there will be too few sales to support the overall effort and cost. You can clearly see the importance for quality market research before getting too involved with a market or project. The third mistake is getting too attached to your product even though it's not giving results. The most important thing to remember here is that you must find your objectivity and be willing to cut it loose. It's just human nature to bond to our creations, but be willing and able to let it go. But make sure you aren't doing this blunder, because first of all, it's okay to make a mistake. And secondly, the best way to mend it is to move on. But make sure there's no other explanation, such as targeting the wrong market with the wrong product. Your very best defense against business-killing mistakes is to be forewarned and aware, plus keeping your daily focus on your business tasks. Don't deviate from your goals or jump from one venture to another. So just stick with finishing your project at hand before moving on to the next.